Good morning all of you. I am Pratima Dalai and we are going to study about your subject environmental study. Okay. So in your previous class we have studied about what is environment, what are the components of your environment, what is the man-made environment, what is natural environment, and what are the relationship between the man and your environment. Okay. So in today's class, we are going to study about what are the objectives of environmental study. Okay. So first we know what are the main object of your environment. Okay. So the main object of your environmental study are to develop a world in which persons are aware of and concerned about environment and the problems associated with it. Okay. So it is the main object of our study environmental. Okay, because whenever we don't know what are the problems or what are the issues are created in environment, then how can we save or how can we create a healthy environment? So first of all, we know what are the problems and what are the awareness was required for us. Okay, so another objective is to developing an attitude of concern for the environment, okay, and motivating the public to participate in environment protection and environment improvement. Because to improve our environment, to create a healthy environment, the main thing or the main creator is your public or man, who is the main responsible for creating the issues for environment. So first, human beings should prepare or should aware about the environmental issues. Okay. So when the publics are motivated and publics are participate in environmental protection, then environment can be improvement will be done and we can create a healthy environment. Okay. And then imparting basic knowledge about the environment and its improvement, which is basically need for us. Okay. And another same year, the aim of the environmental study to develop a world population that is aware of and concerned about the environment and its associated with problems and which has the knowledge, skill, attitude, motivations and commitment to work individually and collective towards the solution. So this is the main motto to study our environment is to commitment the work individually and collective towards the solution. Okay. So the objective is we study, because whenever we study about the issues, we study about the problems of environment, individually we study about that and then we can collective towards the solution. Then how can we protect our environment? Okay. So basically it is related how to protect our environment is first of all to creating the awareness about environmental problems among the people. It is the first work for us. And then imparting the basic knowledge about environment and its problem, and develop the attitude and concern for the environment and motivating publics for participation for environment improvement. Okay. Then so how can we aware and how can we protect the environment, or what are the methods or what are the systems that we require for awareness? Okay. So first one is your awareness. So how can awareness protect the environment? So awareness which helps individuals and social group to acquire basic awareness of and sensitivity towards the environment and its related problems. Okay. So whenever the individual persons and social group of a group of peoples are know the basic awareness and sensitive towards the environment, then it is little bit going to solution for the related problems. Okay. So next one is your knowledge. Okay. So what are the knowledge? So whenever you get the knowledge about the environmental study, it helps to individuals and social groups to acquire basic understanding of the environment, okay, and its associated problems and their responsible role towards the betterment of environment. Whenever the people can know the problems of environment and what are the responsible, how he or the other things are responsible for to betterment or to improvement of environment, what are their roles, they can't helps or they can't aware about the environmental improvement. So this is basically required the knowledge, basic knowledge to all the human being and all the publics. Okay. Next one is your attitude. Okay. So attitude to helps to individuals and social groups to acquire social values, strong feelings of concern for environment and the motivation for actively participating in its protection and improvement. So when the individual and social peoples are get the social values and strong feelings that environment should be protected, or we that is our role, how to environment protection should be done. So what are the things that we should do for improvement of our environment? So whenever these feelings, strong feelings are common in our mind, then we create a healthy environment. Okay, and this is our role. So next one, skill. So skill how can help? Skill help individuals and social groups to acquire identifying and solving environmental problems. Okay. So skill means, it means the ability. Okay. So whenever individual and social groups have the skill or ability to identify what are the problems are created in environment, then the solution should be created. Okay. So whenever a people can't know the skill or can't ability, they have no ability to identify the problem, then they can't be solve the environmental issues or environmental problems. So skill is basically needed for all human beings. Okay. Next one is your participation. Participation means to attend. So participation is helps to develop a sense of responsibility and urgency regarding environmental problems to ensure appropriate action to solve those problems. Okay. In previous classes, we have already studied about what are the environmental problems or what are the environmental issues and how can human activities are responsible for to create the environmental problems. Okay. So to participation is develop the sense of responsibility and urgency regarding environmental problems, which whenever we know the or we know our responsibility that we should do that work or we should have create a clean or your healthy environment, improvement environment, then we should, whenever we know the problem, then we should going to or we should act appropriate action to solve those type of problems. Okay. So in this way your participation is play the role. Okay. So all the publics and all the human beings should participation for environment, for improvement our environment. Okay. Next one is your last one is your evaluation ability. Okay. Evaluation ability is what? Now to evaluate, evaluated means to judge. Okay. To evaluate or calculate the environmental measures and education program in terms of ecological, political, economical, social and education factors. Okay. So first one is your we discuss about the skill. Skill means also your ability. How can we identify the problems and how can we solve that problems? So next one is evaluation ability. Evaluation ability means after evaluating the environmental measures, then the education program will help to create a improvement or to create a healthy environment which improvement our environment. Okay. So in this way, the terms ecology, political, economical, social, educator factors that can help to evaluate our environmental measures. Okay. So this is all about your objectives of environmental study. So about importance of environmental study we discuss in our next class. Okay. Thank you.